Monday and this is Europocket News. Today let's talk about young Europeans, Swiss banks and outer space. Let's go. How European do you feel? This question was answered by Austrian sociologists on your behalf. They just published a survey on this topic that they carried out in 15 countries of the European Union. Results were published in a mag called Science, revealing that the third most European-feeling youngsters in Europe are the French. Secondly, the Austrians, and the most, and not too surprising, are the young Luxembourgers. Students are spreading their wings in Europe. Europe has passed out the United States in the amount of international students that we have on our shores, according to the American Council of Education, who have realised that students simply prefer to study in Germany, France or the UK, for example, more than they like studying in the States. The fruitful results are down to the strategies that our European countries used to lure foreign students, like language courses and better degrees and qualifications. Sure, Europe, it's just great. The Pope is fighting against defiant love. So if we get it clear, he's referring to the rights of gays. Benedict XVI has called on all Italian Catholics to come together and defend the traditional family and resist any moves of the weak and defiant unions. That's all very well that he's so concerned about the moral health of Catholics, but with these words he's implying that one must go against the rights of the homosexuals that many European countries already respect. One says that love has no barriers and to always follow your heart. But the Pope is not really giving the chance to everyone. The European Commission has just approved financial aid for 61 nature and conservation projects in 20 EU countries. The big project will ensure the rehabilitation of nature in those European countries, with a special focus on flora and fauna. Concentrating too on the protection of biodiversity in Europe, they hope to improve the state of conservation in neglected areas of the European countries. And they're doing it in style too, with the fine funding of €140 million. Traditionally, Switzerland has been one of the countries where dictators from all over the world tended to mind their personal fortunes. Swiss banks don't ask too many questions and guarantee them security and security. A few years later, a lot of these dictators, like Jean-Claude de Duvalier and the Congolese Mobutu Sese Seko, are no longer in power, but their petty cash was still sitting in these Swiss banks, until a short while ago, when Swiss authorities began to intervene in current accounts of the dictators and return the money that was earned from pillage and corruption back to the safe hands of their appropriate governments. Phew. Who owns outer space? At the moment, everyone, and anyone who can construct a spacecraft or orbit a satellite. However, the President of the United States has other ideas. George Bush has said that only countries that are not hostile and adverse should have access to space. And who decides what countries are hostile? Well, that's clear. The United States, says Bush. Outer space should be a place that each and every country gets to work on together, fusing ideas, intelligence and resources. If Bush gets his way, next thing you know we'll have war in space. And I really think Earth's hands are full already. And finally, I want to be forever young. And not just me. That's the wish of thousands of people, to not grow old. Well, recently a marker's pill called Dia appeared on the market. According to its biggest fan, the French doctor Beaulieu, it's a medication that not only keeps you young, but also improves your physical strength and your quality of life. With all its great capabilities, other doctors began promoting it too, with flashy, attractive marketing campaigns. However, a little while ago, a group of prestigious experts from Mayo Clinic in the States slammed the pill and warned us that it has absolutely no effect whatsoever. Yet thousands had taken it in hope, deluded by the attractive package it offered. Remember, it doesn't always do exactly what it says in the tin. And with that, I'm off. But more tomorrow, right here in Europocket.